HYSR stock SunHydrogen Inc. for the last trading session, the session of the 11th of May 2022, it gained at 10.73% on above average of volume of 9.9 million shares. So down here we can see that there is some old news here, which was as of the 28th of April, I think. Let's see, 28th of March. So it's quite an old one. But in any case, they're saying that they're on track to demonstrate a production quality prototype of their nanoparticle-based green hydrogen technology, amongst other things. So we know this company is still in at the concept phase, I think. So and a few sessions ago, I think this was let's get the date. This was on the 10th. That's in the previous trading session. That's on the 10th. They said SunHydrogen engages a lead scientist, Dr. Arthur Nozick, as such scientific advisor. So Dr. Nozick is a distinguished leader in photoelectric chemistry, semiconductor nanoscience, and additional closely related field as scientific advisor to the company, a senior research fellow emeritus of the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, and a research professor at the Department of Chemistry at the University of Colorado Boulder. Dr. Nozick will work closely with Chief Scientific Officer Dr. Said Mubin and Director of Technology Dr. Joan Lee to evaluate SunHydrogen's overall strategy and technique as the company works towards commercializing its nanoparticle-based green technology. So, but they have to keep on pursuing this because some market participants will be very, 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 very skeptical. Very skeptical. Because these days there isn't any patience anymore. A lot of market participants have invested in companies that they have lost patience with. So that may also be applied to SunHydrogen. But looking at the stock, we can see what's been going on. It's been obviously it's been on a downward trend since the last 52 weeks. And then you can see that at some point in early March, it broke above its 50-day moving average, and also sometime again, and during that month, just about a week later on, that also happened. And then again towards the end of March as well, that happened. But we have continue to see that it hasn't not really happened anymore as such. The resistances are getting lower and the lows are getting lower as well. The highs are also getting lower, which all of these are just a validation of a downward trend. You can see that 50-day moving average, it was breaking above in March. It's now quite far away from where things are now for the price of the stock. In the last trading session, we can see that it was quite an exciting one for market participants. You can see some sharp extensions and sharp retracements, usually associated with short betting and short squeezing as well. So even all the way back to, yes, in that session, quite early in the session, you can see it spiked to 0.0280 and then sharply again down to at its support. It's 20 minute support, 20 period support at 0.0265. So maybe market participants saw opportunity there and they were squeezing it and shorting it. So momentum is totally spent, even though it looks like it's trying to improve. You can see that HYSR appears to be in a strong bearish trend. Shares are below a declining 200-day moving average, and the MACD is beneath its signal line. It's also lagging the S&P 500 easily. That is the case. As a matter of fact, I also think it may have printed a 52-week low. It may have as of the 10th of May. Yes, okay, I can see why we had this 10% gain. The Bollinger Bands may, among other indicators, and also the fact that it probably printed a 52-week low, so they were buying that deep, and there was just a rebound that we probably saw. Yeah, that is probably why we saw that, and also as well, you can also see that as well. Okay, that's probably why we also had these short squeezes that occurred, because the buy the deepers came in and bought that deep, and then the short sellers also noticed and joined the party as well. That's why we saw things looking quite sharp here on its chart. So yeah, definitely it was a case of buy the deep, and it doesn't matter what the fundamentals are. If the opportunity is there, market participants will get involved and do what they have to do, and that is exactly what they did. So that's the MACD. I think it is below its signal line. RSI is also on this daily chart is poor, indicating that this is a market for sellers. Okay, so momentum for HYSR is strongly bullish, still strongly bearish. We saw that earlier on. Yes, let's have a look again. That's it there. Momentum is strongly bearish. You can see it's right in the oversold territory of that oscillator. It's strongly bearish. The 14-period oscillator is below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. So yes, all of these indicators would have been made known to those who bought that deep. Buyers, it has been a seller's market, so, and then it retraced all the way down to what it was then, and then they got involved. So they eventually won that session, but there's a good chance the stock will continue to retrace. So the volume for that last trading session was lighter than usual, trading 9.943 million shares versus an average of 13.101 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. So the Bollinger Bands are presently wider than usual as a result of greater than normal volatility that accompanied the price move, recent price move. Events such as this may precede a pause or reversal in the near-term trend. So yes, we saw a minor reversal, which is a bounce from that 52-week low. So as things stand right now, fundamentally, they don't have any news that will really impress market participants. If there are technical opportunities there, some market participants will get involved. But if you're holding the stock, it's definitely for the future without any doubt. So see what you make of HYSR stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.